Hello everyone, in this video I'd like to introduce the bare minimum Go playing program and I already have bare minimum chess programs for classical chess and variants like Chinese chess, xiangqi, janggi, Korean chess, Makrok, Thai chess, and so on. So I thought that it would be nice to make a version for a game of Go because I'm a big fan of the game of Go in the recent couple of years maybe. So the algorithm for making moves by the AI that I've chosen is very dumb. So I'm just using the brute force search, which obviously has the limits of not having a big depth. But I was really wondering what kind of result can I come up with if I use exactly the same sort of an algorithm that I use in chess but applied to Go, and they say it's a really bad idea, and now I know exactly why. Because so many variations, much bigger amount of variation as opposed to chess, for instance, and that's only for the 9x9 Go board. But when it comes to 13x13 or 19x19, the classical standard Go board to play on the modern tournaments, that goes really too slow. But anyway, I have the simple HTML wrapper here. That's the single HTML file for the entire game. I'll now demonstrate the game itself. So I'm using the canvas to render the game. So all this that you can see as the board on the screen, the stones, just the canvas and lines and the circles. That's it. So this is the engine part. So the board size may be variable. So let's probably kickstart with changing the size. So I can do size and it's not going to be 6x6, it's going to be 3x3 because we have off-board squares as well. So if I just do print position, then this is the internal representation of the board. So all the sevens on the edges are the off-board squares, and they serve to easily detect the captured stone, for instance. So I can probably turn off the engine for a while just to show the capabilities of the board itself. So if I just comment on this line and update, now I can just play for both sides. Okay, so what we can do here, so for instance, we can capture stones. So let's say I play here and the stone gets captured, right? So here the stone gets captured, here, here, here. Suicide move, so this means that white cannot move here, right? So white needs to move somewhere else. So legality checking is also working, and we just capture it. Okay, let's try a little bit bigger board here. So again, the size may be whatever. So let's make it a bit bigger. And so there's already a bigger board here. So let me show you the code detection. So if I do, I think, this should actually work. So here, and like this, and I take, and then black plays somewhere, so it takes, and I cannot recapture because of the code. So this rule is implemented as well. All right, and obviously, suicide move has already been shown, and I remember there was another option to not make the move. I don't quite remember. So and and legal move, you just cannot put this stone onto the existing stone, but that's self-explanatory. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so it's quite simple and small. The board representation and the way how the stone capturing is being calculated is derived from my Wally project, which is Go playing program back from 70s that was originally made for K1. I have an entire series here on the channel, like how to create one in Python. So this code is mostly an attempt to reuse that code. But as for search, I've used the classical Nigamax search here. So no alpha beta stuff, just a pure brute force search. It's in here. So this is the evaluation. So I will show how the AI actually works in a minute. But before that, let me probably go to switch into a slightly bigger board. So let's go, say 11 here to come up with a 9x9 board. And here we can already play a game of Go. So I just want to make AI responding. And so yeah, what is the evaluation? It's quite simple here. So simple as follows. So it calculates territory points for both sides. So it's probably another thing to demonstrate before we switch to the actual playing, because there is quite a neat function called score, which calculates the eventual score. So if I do, well, let's say I just try to grab some territory for both sides here. And until territory is not enclosed, if we call the score method, it tells that we have 73 points of the territory that does not belong to anyone, this territory here. And actually, actually this territory is now to be treated as that doesn't belong to anyone, because it's not been enclosed yet. But let's say I do enclose this one and I call score again. Now it tells me that 6 points, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points belongs to black, and nothing belongs to white so far. And 73 minus this 6 would be 66. Now if I take, say, one more here and call score again, now we have 6 points for black as it was here, and also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points for whites. Let's say I can grab some more, so like this and like this. So we have +3 here and +3 here, so this should be like 6 plus 3, 9, and 7 plus 3, 10. So we have 9 for blacks and 10 for whites, respectively. So engine does rely on this value. So if it has more territory, like completed territory, it's not about influence, it's not that complicated, but if it has the complete territory, so it definitely treats like white position to be better here than black, because white did occupy more territory than black. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Another evaluation term is the number of stones. So whoever has more stones is considered to be better. So that's something that helps to make captures if possible. And also here in particular, if we go to like here, I also add the distance to the center of the board and just give a way to give it a bit more impact. So it generally tries to approach towards the center, because you obviously need to occupy the corners first, then the sides, then approach towards the center. Well, here it's just limited to approaching towards the center, because otherwise, if it's not approaching towards the center, most likely it would be attaching stones. You'll now see how this actually works. So yeah, this is just fairly enough. And another thing here, just to give an engine an idea that he needs to try to save its own groups by extending them, essentially creating more liberties. And on the other hand, engine wants to surround your groups. So if you're not careful, your group will get surrounded and get captured eventually. So for this sake, we are calculating the liberties for all the groups on board, and this allows us to again, just to give an engine an idea that it needs to protect its own groups and to just try to surround opponents' groups. And then we just calculate all of the things. And also, if we have a similar amount of territories for both sides, or in most cases, like no territory for each side, it just randomizes the direction of whatever move has been considered earlier by just adding some random values. So eventually, this results in quite a naive play. And I don't know, probably if you're an absolute beginner to Go, you may have some fun playing this. But if you are an experienced player, then obviously this engine doesn't make any sense. But again, for me personally, this is more like to be just about practicing of implementing the global functionality, which I personally find to be quite satisfying thing. So yeah, let's do a couple of games here with different board sizes. So we'll kickstart with the 9x9, or we can even start with a smaller one. So let's even probably start with 7 maybe, right? And I just update. So I just kickstart here, engine responses, all right? So I want to capture the stone, he extends, he doesn't know that this is actually doomed. But if I play here and he plays here, yeah, I still capture. But yeah, I would rather be playing here. So now we just give him a chance, and I can capture this, but I just want to give him a chance to show you like what it's going to be doing if otherwise it's not like surrounded. So if it has a chance to capture your stone, it will, and then it will capture another, and then it will start. Yeah, okay, it should have start surrounding, but yeah, for some unknown reason, it doesn't surround it here. Yeah, but yeah, captures works perfectly well. Okay, but obviously you can easily beat it. Like if you just play serious Go, then yeah, you just go and crush him. Well, this move is uh, obviously it doesn't make sense. I can only explain the reason why this is happening because now if we score the position, then before this move happened, black had 1, 2, 3 points. So by playing here, white thinks that black no longer has territory. So this is the attempt to reduce black's territory. So if this would have been a reasonable cut or a good invasion, in that case, this could make sense. But in this case, obviously, it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so if I want to win, I can win in an absolutely simple way. Yeah, because it knows nothing about two eyes, so I just capture everything. Yeah, so you can win easily. But anyway, let's try to make a bigger board. Let's try, for instance, 9x9. And, right, not the best move. Let me try another one. Okay, this one is better because of the randomized direction. And again, here we have quite a similar scenario. Let me probably show you. Yeah, I just give engine some handicap of playing the center, which is usually not a good thing to do. And yeah, so if I just try to capture the stone, so it just extends to protect the group, which is cool. So now these guys are in trouble. So, but let's say I don't see it. So he's trying to capture the stone. Okay, I extend. And yeah, potentially trying to deal with this group. So I just play calmly somewhere. Again, going to surround these two stones one day. Let's have a look. Surrounds. All right. So yeah. Okay. Again, see like it surrounds, closes, just doesn't allow me to capture. Go in here, he captures. I give him another chance here. Right. Did he play? I didn't see. Okay, so don't want him to capture. Nope. Okay. And now I I win, yeah. So yeah, it's quite a naive thing, really. But yeah, he doesn't have, well, if he plays here, then he potentially has two eyes. He should have captured this group, but because of depth is really shallow, it doesn't have enough power to see that deeply, because it only plays like two moves, two plies per move, because otherwise it would just take ages to come up with a move. And also, if he sees the capture, he just captures without any further calculation. So always tries to capture. All right. So yeah, captures here. Nice. Okay. So yeah, um, that's how it looks on the this kind of board. I really, yeah, probably next move should have captured this group. Yes, and it does. Okay, great. Again, and now the capture. Cool. So yeah, this is kind of it. And already this looks like a reasonable position for the 9 by 9 squares board. So yeah, that's how we play in 9 by 9. So let's now try to play in 13 by 13 very quickly. So to make it 13 by 13, I should go to 15. Because of the old board squares, and let's say just kickstart the same thing here. Yeah. So I can pretend that I don't know that he's weak and just try to play Go like I would usually do. Okay. So in this case, it even seems like a reasonable thing. Oh, I can obviously, just to give you an idea, if I put player here, I will capture him into the ladder. So this is quite nice for beginners to practice your skills. Oh, I got captured myself. I didn't see that. Okay. Anyway, so yes, here he should win the capture race. Okay, another good move for him. Yeah, I'm just giving him some handicap. Yeah, because if you're not careful, yeah, he will punish you. So while it's playable, it's sort of playable. Yeah, it's sort of playable. It doesn't know anything about like how to end the game in terms of you know, like it will pass if it doesn't know what to do. That's the option, but the game doesn't handle like the end of game state. So wherever you want to stop the game, you can just call the score, and that's kind of it. So just call the score, and you are done. So yeah, if I try to surround it will capture my stone. That's not a good thing here. So here, and now this should be a ladder. Now this should be a ladder, really. Since he cannot calculate that far, he would get trapped into the ladder. So again, yeah, for beginners who wants to practice some ladder skills, this might be really nice option to have. So yeah, we have this ladder. Cool. Okay, these stones are dead. So, but yeah, he doesn't know that these stones are dead, and he thinks that this territory does not actually belong to black. But if I just try to make it black, it would keep putting stones there. So I would rather keep these dead stones to keep him playing in a sane way. Okay, let's try to grab another corner here. Okay, maybe try to save this group. Okay. Okay, it doesn't allow me to save that group. Would he see the way to kill it? Yeah, probably he will, yeah. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not now. Alright. Okay, still gives me a chance. Okay, so he gave me a chance to save this group, which is cool for me. And yeah, does he have two eyes there? Yes, he does. But yeah, unfortunately, he may get rid of his very own eyes and lose horribly after. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should have just keep it, because otherwise it would be trying to invest more stones there, because that's just a pointless move. Yeah, he passes, meaning that he doesn't know what to do. But we can try to play more. Okay, he passes again. Yeah, so probably if he passes, then let's say I pass either, and now we can score the game. And let's see. So we have 57 territory points for black, and these are not counted, by the way. So without this and without this territory. So I need to capture the stones to make sure this territory is mine. And he only counts like 2 points, while also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. And now let's score again. Yeah, now we have 74 for blacks and only 2 points for white. Well, that's the crushing score, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, let's try 19 by 19, and for that sake, I make the size equal to 21, right? And update. And here would be fairly similar. So just takes a little bit longer because, yeah, the size is much bigger. So it takes ages to come up with a move with the depth 2. Is it depth 2? Yeah, it is. So depth 2. Yeah. So this takes much longer, but also, like for beginners, this might be quite an interesting thing to practice with. And again, this is just a pure JavaScript, so single HTML file. This would be available online. I'll make GitHub pages for this project. Yeah. Extending is not a good idea, but yeah, he will probably do so. Yeah. So he plays exactly the same way, no matter the board size. It just takes longer for him to collapse. So yeah. Okay, I can defend my stone here. He should have played here actually, and this could have. I don't know. Should have played here, but he doesn't see that move. All right. So I'm trying to develop this territory here one day. And he's going to capture me. Nope. I want to protect the cut here. This is a bit strange move. As well as this one. But yeah, I'm not going to be killing this all at once. I would probably just keep developing because it will not do much to me. Yeah, I just keep developing things. Yeah. Go is very much like chess in terms of the stages of development. So, like in chess, you need to develop pieces first and then go for an attack. In Go, you need to draft some territorial frameworks known as moyos, and then they are getting more and more great. And yeah. Yeah, he's trying to capture my group if I play. Yes, actually, it should be dead after. But yeah, because it doesn't see the win, I think I would have a chance to actually kill this. But well, maybe I shouldn't be greedy and just maybe take this 2 and give him this 3. Okay, okay, I give you this 2. Yeah, he captures immediately, which is cool. So I take. Oh, I cannot take this 2 anymore. That's not good. But yeah, let me see. At least trying to secure these. Again, for an absolute beginner noob, this might be interesting. Like for those who don't yet feel like being okay with the rules of the game, so this might be fairly fun experience to kickstart with. It's probably the dumbest Go playing program you would ever find. Okay. I could probably do this later. Trying to let him surround more. I just enjoy when he does what I program it to do. Yeah, more like about being enjoyed, like what it does. And again, these patterns he comes up with are absolutely like coming from the algorithm, and it's really cool to see how that looks. It's really cool to see. Okay, let's try to play somewhere in here. Essentially, with this program, you can practice whatever technique you would like uh, whatever any other program a human being would not allow you to do in real life. But with this program, you can try essentially anything you want, yeah, which makes it really cool. Okay, and yeah, so I give him this, and I take all this. Yeah. I would not be playing this game to the very end because it just takes ages to complete, but just want to give you an idea by playing a few more moves. Okay. Although he has no idea about what the 2 eyes actually mean, still, this group can be turned into a perfectly live one after playing here and here. Okay, so let me extend as well. Okay, I missed this. Here I cannot play. Oh, I can play. Oh, it's not co. It's not co. So I can capture back. Maybe this can serve as a student's project, for instance. I don't know. It's quite simple, quite representative, and doesn't take lots of code. Okay, so let's play somewhere here. I'm not sure whether he's going to be sticking to this part of the boat all the time, or maybe he would just try to dash somewhere. It's hard to say. Maybe I just limit its broaching, and then it will force him to go somewhere else. Yeah, now it's a perfectly live group, by the way. So it's quite cool that Engine actually made a live group here. Although again, it doesn't prevent him from playing here, for instance, and then he had to get rid of his own eye. But that technically that's possible. It shouldn't happen because this would take his territory away, but sometimes it might happen. Okay. He may have played here to get one more point of territory. Or here. Or maybe here. Yeah, I just want to see if he goes to some other part of the boat. You've seen that this was the case in the other cases when the board was like 13 by 13 or 8 by 9 by 9. Okay, cut! Amazing, amazing. So if I play here... Yeah, let's see. Let's see. You should have go like... Yeah. Upwards. The fact that it thinks for such a long time may mislead you in terms of you may think that it's smart and thinking about some complicated moves. Well, no, it's just because of the brute force search algorithm. So it literally takes every single move possible on board, the depth of 2, so makes a move and the response, and then evaluates the position. So it takes quite a bit of time. And the bigger the board is, the longer it takes it to find a move. You can set the depth here. So now it's depth of 2. You may set to whatever number, but again, with the like 3x3 board, you can set it to say 6. But by making the size of the board bigger, the plane depth should be reduced, for otherwise it's going to be like just takes ages to make a single move. And to be very honest, like increasing the so to make it like you feel the difference between depth two between this level of strength and say you would be seeing tactics like this, you need to have at least the depth of number of liberties multiplied by number of liberties. Well, it should be around like 10 to 12 depth, but never get completed. Okay, so here I can just close because I want to surround my group. And this can already be trapped into the ladder if I play here. Yeah. And yeah, I think that it's the game over already. So it should have played here, but it won't. And yeah, we can think that. Just playing here, trapping him into the ladder, and that's it. Yeah, so he doesn't know about this. So yeah, just want to show it quickly. It's not going to be that quick, but yeah, so just to prove that it would get captured into the ladder. So if you want to capture, if you want to practice ladders again, it's a really nice option for you. Trying to practice some ladders. And we are within the ladder now. He is within the ladder. Okay, guys. So hope you enjoyed the video. I'll give a link to the source code and the link to play this game online in a browser. I'll probably clean up a little bit things so that the evaluation, maybe some redundant information is being presented here as well. So we'll make it a little bit more look like a completed game to play, yeah, and release it after.